You gonna learn today.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
This ain't the radio.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
The Street Report Podcast.
He reps for the DMV to the fullest.
Hosted by Easy.
Mr. President.
It is great to talk to you.
Raw and uncut.
Holla at your boys, it's Jay-Z.
DJ Khaled.
What up, though? It's your boy, Big Snoop D-O-double-G. Rocking out with my nephew, Easy Street.
Easy Street.
The Street Report Podcast, hosted by Easy.
Make sure you subscribe to The Street Report wherever you listen to podcasts, whether it be on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher. Please hit that button and subscribe. I'll be dropping a brand new podcast every week. You might want to turn on your notifications. Also follow at Easy Street on Twitter and Instagram. The official website for The Street Report is easystreetshow.com.
Hey, what's going on, Easy?
Hey, Joshua.
How you doing, Easy?
All right, good to see you, Beverly.
Hey, good to be seen.
All right, so now, of course, we're here to talk about the National African American Male Wellness Initiative and the 5K walk that's going to happen on the 21st. Right here in Washington, D.C. at Anacostia Park. We know that you guys have been doing this for a while, Terrence. How long has this been going on?
How many years has this going on? In
yeah, so this is actually the 16th year of the initiative.
Wow, okay.
And the fifth, the fifth year here in Washington, D.C. So,
yeah, first time at Anacostia Park.
Absolutely.
First time. So tell us this, Terrence. So why did they decide to do this in D.C.? Why is this needed?
Well, last year was at JFK, and we thought that it would be, we want to reach the community that we want to tap into, and we want to be there present for them so that it's easy access for us to provide that service. And it was just an easy move to move it to Anacostia Park, where we have the room, the space, the location, the ingenuity, the talent, and also the beautiful river that we have right out there, right? Skate Pavilion, somewhere that is synonymous for those that have been in D.C., that they go to enjoy themselves and feel comfortable to do something, and get that barbecue going.
Absolutely. So we know that this is all about addressing some of the negative statistics for African American males in regards to health. And there was a study, Joshua, at Georgetown. Did talk about that study?
Yeah. So in 2016, Georgetown University did a study looking at the health disparities and overall health and wellness of the African American community in the district. And what they found was pretty alarming. When it came to African American men, black men were 6 times more likely to die from diabetes complications, 3 times more likely to die from prostate cancer. Mm-hmm. And the most alarming fact they found was that black men in this city have a life expectancy of 68, which is 15 years fewer than their white male counterparts at the age of 83. So our black men are dying to preventable diseases that we would like to address.
Right. All these things that we're talking about, I mean, let's just take prostate cancer for as an example. We know that if you detect prostate cancer early, because it's a slow-moving cancer, you can be able to save lives. But what happened is brothers don't go to the doctor. They don't get the colonoscopy. Yeah. I'm scared of the glove. Yeah. You know, let's park right there.
Yeah.
Let's park right there. You know, as a father of 3, you know, I'm not gonna front, fellas, man. When I had to go get the test, you know, I was a little, you know, squeamish, you know. But then I thought about my children. Yeah. And I thought about what would I rather have, you know, to experience the me not being here and them experiencing them being fatherless, or me going through a little, not even a minute test. The test don't even take like 30 seconds, and find out if I'm okay. But why do you think Terrence the Brothers are scared, man?
Well, it's our people as a whole. Because we've been misused in the past. Back in the day, Tuskegee experiment, things of that nature.
Bad blood.
Right?
Know about the book about right, with the syphilis with
bad blood, right?
Yeah.
So we're not trying to go and get the wrong additional healing from a system that has failed us. That is how we feel, and that's how we felt in the past. It's a transition now. We are helping each other. We are helping ourselves. Your black brother and sister is the one that's providing the service to you. In addition, it's a safety component as well. I don't know how many folks that I see when I run from southeast to northwest and back. I run from Pennsylvania Avenue all the way up to
Are
the
you
Capitol.
trying to tell us that you're going to win the race on?
That's exactly what I'm trying to
Why are you plugging the fact that you want to win this race? Joshua, talk to your boy.
It's the same.
Bro, you can't win the race. You got to let somebody else win the 5K.
But you got to be free to run it, right? You got to be free to run it. You have to understand that you have that freedom, and that health is part of your exercise.
Yes.
And that's part of your life,
Absolutely.
right? Our people have to feel safe to run down the street, and that's a part of the component that Alliance Concerned Men provides with Miss Beverly Smith, right? We ensure that the streets are safe for that to be compatible for our folks. A lot of times we don't run in our communities because we might get shot at the street next over.
Yes.
To be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
If we can break that cycle, we can put that level of comfortability back into our people, that they can go outside and exercise right in their front yard, that it's safe to do so. And we know now it is safe to do so in some parts, right? And if we do that in the parts that aren't safe, we can change that whole system. We can break that up. We can get into physical fitness, and we can provide a good environment for things like this to happen continually.
Absolutely. So what we're talking about is the National African American Male Wellness Initiative and a 5K walk that's going to happen on the 21st. That's a Saturday, 7 a.m. at Anacostia Park. I will be there. There will be a rack of free screening, good family fun. Backyard is going to perform live, but we're encouraging you to come by early at 7 a.m., be a part of the walk. If you can't walk, that's okay. We can push you, put you on a skateboard or whatever we need to do. But if you
blades
can't-
on you?
Right.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever we got to do for you to be at this walk. Now, Beverly, really quick, let's talk about the Alliance. How did you guys get involved with this walk?
Well, one of the main things is that the Alliance of Concerned Men is dedicated to working with families and rebuilding a community. And, a walk is, just like what Brother Terrence said, going out into the community, feeling comfortable, feeling safe, right? And being able to put your health first. Safety and healthy is very important with the Alliance. So it was, honored to be able to partner with them in the work that we do as trauma recovery center at the hospital, being able to be in a health center, seeing, some of our people that's just unhealthy for whatever reasons. It's a bad diet. We talked about the food desert. We talked about, safety and just being able to exercise freely in our community. So the Alliance of Concerned Men for over 27 years have been in the community at the forefront of safety. So just excited as a native Washingtonian female to be a part of the Alliance of Concerned Men and providing the services.
And that's needed, too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we need the female perspective in everything that we do. I know it's the Alliance of Concerned Men, but if you ain't got no sisters involved, then we got a problem.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, and one of the
Man.
things that we've done with the Alliance, major shout out to the founder, Mr. Tyrone Parker, wrapping his arms around me as a sister in my organization, Mama Safe Haven, and we have a healing center and providing healing to victims of violence and encouraging them to partner with different organizations and walks and things like that. So healing in the community, safety is very important, and the Alliance of Concerned Men is always at the forefront of that.
I'm glad you brought up the trauma and the healing because probably, and I've heard other people say this, I'm just going to say it too. I believe that in the African American community, every single one of us is going through something.
Come on now.
Based off of what we've experienced, what has been collectively passed down from when they first brought us here. We ain't never healed from slavery. We ain't healed from Jim Crow. We ain't healed from the redlining. We ain't healed from Trayvon Martin.
That's right.
And everything else is going on with the police. And I think that it's very important that you continue the work that you do because I know that you're on the front line, and that's what when we're talking about healing, we're also talking about wellness. I mean, these things can't be separated. Speak on that real quick, Joshua.
To your point, so the name of the initiative, again, is the National African American Male Wellness Walk Initiative.
That's right.
The walk that is occurring on the 21st is the culmination of a year-long initiative geared towards exactly that, Easy. Not only health and wellness, but the multiple components that exist within that. So mental health, physical health, financial health. So we have programming throughout the year where we partner with organizations like the Alliance to serve the community and really build the family from the ground up, right? Healthy men make healthy families.
Absolutely. And when we have healthy men, then you have a healthy community.
Absolutely.
When you have a healthy family, it's a trickle-down thing.
Absolutely.
Very important. Now, we're talking about the National African American Male Wellness Initiative 5K walk that's going to happen to save black men's lives on Saturday the 21st, Anacostia Park. I'll be there, backyard band. It's going to be free. It's going to start at 7 a.m. We want to make sure that everyone goes on to the website at aawalk.org. That's aawalk.org. So on that Saturday, bright and early, what are we doing first, man?
Yeah, so we'll start the event with free health screenings. So as exciting as it is that Backyard Band will be there, the mission and purpose of the event is for all of your loved ones to come out, get screened so they know their numbers. And we want to stress the importance of visiting the doctor annually and get moving. So right after the free screenings, we'll start the 5K walk and run, which Terrence has guaranteed me he's going to win.
Oh, yeah, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Real life.
Okay, let me just stop right. I laugh because we were laughing about this, but you know, Terrence, right down the street from here, there used to be a walk and a run that used to happen right across the street on Georgia Avenue for sickle cell. And I used to host the run in the walk and win.
Okay,
yes, I won it twice.
Still,
I'm not trying to encourage you though, bro.
We gotta lead by example, man. We gotta lead by.
Just set a standard for you.
I've had 4 knee reconstructive surgeries. You know, if I've had 4, I have a bionic knee. I got a metal knee, right?
Okay.
So to me,
is that fair though? Is that gonna be fair on the 21st though?
That's addition that's gonna help me. That's analytics right there. That's analytics, right? But it's a big thing for me to be able to get involved, right, and to show that I can do something. And for folks that may not have been injured, they can still do something too, right? You got to keep moving no matter what. You can make your biggest flaw your best advantage, right?
Yes.
And if you're not doing that, right, how are we getting ahead?
Yep.
My man.
Absolutely. So, Beverly, let's talk about the family component and the importance. I know this is the male wellness 5K walk and all that, and it's about the African-American male. But let's talk about the importance of having the entire family come out together on this Saturday, the 21st.
Very important. You know, this is definitely an intergenerational activity and event. It's so important because when you look at the head of household, a lot of families in our community, unfortunately, it's the mom at the head of the household, and she may have a boyfriend or a friend or someone that come by, but with the mother coming out and encouraging everyone, I think that is so important when they talk about leading by example, what Terrence was just saying. When you talk about that generational curse that people talk about when you watch someone doing something and it becomes systematic, become a norm to do certain things. And I think with this event, it shakes it all up. It gives people an option. It gives them, it exposes them to what is possible right in their own backyard. I go to Anacostia Park with my family, sit by the water, get a blanket, and just sit out there, and you see people rowing on the boats. And I've actually seen so many families already in the park. And I think it's important for us to know that we do have a lot of families in our community that are doing these things.
Yes.
But these activities are important to put on the radio, appreciate you and what you do, because it needs to be elevated. It needs to be a spotlight on it, because it is happening. It's happening. And I, Mama Safe Haven, Alliance of Concerned Men, we're wrapping our arms around those families and really want to encourage the head of households to lead by example and just try something new if you haven't done it before. It's important to try something new.
I'm glad you brought up the generational curse topic, because I believe that can be broken.
Yes,
that cycle can be broken, because if your kids see you doing the right thing by yourself, by your family, then they'll have a higher propensity.
That's right.
And it'd be like for smoking.
That's right.
You know, if a kid witnesses his father, I'm going to stop smoking because, I love my family. I want to do the right thing for my health. The kid will be like, oh, Dad, you doing that for us? But you know what? I never need to start smoking.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? So these things kind of work together, and I think that as a community, we need to look at, how the foods that we're eating, the things that we're putting into our bodies, because the fruit don't fall very far from the tree.
Right.
Not at
They're
all.
watching.
In so many of these instances. I mean, even how we speak to one another.
It's very important, because I was just speaking with some youth. We just wrapped up our summer youth employment program with our film project. And we were talking about, our youth can tell how you feel about them when you look at them. We can tell how someone feels. So it's very important for us when we're approaching our youth and families doing this work, is approaching them with a genuine, healed heart. Because so many times times we want to do this work and need healing on ourselves and working on ourselves, because that goes out and when we touching other people. And just speaking about the walls that are up in our community for, like you talked about the Tuskegee experiment, you know, so many people have come in and abused our, I'll say, ignorance of what is flourishing. You may even talk about Anacostia Park, but just these educational opportunities really help out. And that generational curse is definitely broken in my family, with my daughter, as well as so many other families. So just excited for this opportunity on September the 21st. Want everyone to come out and get your screening, get your walk on, and party with Backyard. I graduated with Gideon. Shout out to Cadoza Clerks.
Big G, love you, boy. Love you, boy. That's my dude. Thank you, Beverly. All right, as we wrap up, Joshua, run it down one more time, man, on the 21st.
Yes, so thanks again, Easy. But please remember, September 21st, Saturday morning, we're starting the morning off at 7 a.m. with free health screenings. Bring all of your loved ones. At 9 a.m., we will then start the 5K walk and run. And immediately following is a community festival, again bringing awareness to the fact that too many of our brothers are dying prematurely to preventable diseases. And we will feature Backyard Band, and we're going to party.
Right there in the park.
Right there in the park. So get there early, and let's have a good time.
And the weather's going to be amazing, too.
Absolutely.
We already know that for a fact. I've already checked out the forecast. Go ahead, Terrence.
Hey, just come out there, enjoy yourself, right? Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your energy, bring your know-how. If you know something, come tell your brother, come tell your sister what you know so they know, too. Let's have a good time. Let's party with Backyard Band.
All right, Beverly, final words?
All right, now, all my sisters out there, you have to come on out. Bring your family, bring your aunties, your uncles, everyone. Come on out. Party with us Saturday, September the 21st. We are partying for a great cause, guys. Not just Backyard, but you're going to get a health screening. Mama Safe Haven going to be there. Lines of Concern, man. We partying for a cause. Easy Street.
Yep.
Thank you so much. September the 21st. We want to see you all there. Anacostia Park. You know what it is.
And it's going to be free, too?
Free for the love.
It costs you nothing. But do you know how much it costs you to get into the go-go nowadays? Huh?
Man.
You don't got to pay that. You ain't got to pay that on the 21st in the morning, 7 a.m.
The new tone for the family. Families know that you are setting the precedent. When you come out and you show your children that it's important to get screenings, important to support community activities, you are setting a tone for your rest of your generations to come. So we want to see the families out.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of the Street Report Podcast. I am Easy Street. You can follow me at Easy Street on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. My official website is easystreetshow.com. Want to remind you, the Street Report Podcast is being brought to you by SEA Multimedia, specializing in producing podcasts just like this. We create social media strategies for companies, and we also produce video ads for social media for all you business owners out there. Our website is SEAMultimedia.com. That's CYA Multimedia.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SEA Multimedia. Making sure all eyes are on you. Keep that third eye open. One love. Peace. Thanks for rolling with the brother.